any stock in this, and I don't know. I bounce back from this, and that will show what he's really made of. You know,
Yep.
I'd love to see him come back. January, maybe February, and get in some work against another guy and
But
see how
another
he looks.
another guy with like the same, another guy his
Resume,
level.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Let's we don't need to see that again. I mean, we don't want to
no,
discourage him. We're in the business of growing stars now, and he will be a superstar. I feel like
yeah,
that.
oh
But
yeah,
man, that was a
yeah.
tough one. Dude rolls
He's
up on
he's
a few
got to
days' notice, beat you up.
he's got to learn some punches and munches and work on his wrestling.
A jab. Because
A
if you
jab,
notice, I was watching him, and all he was doing, he had great lateral movement. He was cutting off the cage, but if all you're
fire a
gonna
left
do is
hand,
step on
throw a hook.
right, it was very much Terrence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez, where Terrence Crawford was a boxing technician and Ethan Ewing was an MMA technician, and Malcolm Wellmaker was a big, accurate power counter puncher. He was very accurate on his
Hmm.
shots when the graphics came up. I think he landed
Yeah,
like
he
60% of
was
his shots, which is
he
awesome.
was like 59 and Ewing was like 53 or something like that.
It was great. But here's the thing: if you're not jabbing and everything you're landing is a counter to the body, and he's ringing your dome, you're not going to
Hmm.
win.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move on. At 125, Aaron Blanchfield getting her revenge in round two with a rear naked choke over Tracy Cortez. What'd you think of that one, Will?
I think Tracy's boxing looked better than it ever had up until that moment.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly, she was on fire and she was just cracking the jab and she was putting 3, 4, 5 punch combos on her. I was like, where the hell did this come from? And Blanchfield also noticed that. So she said, fuck this. I'm going to strangle you.
Uh-huh.
Not that Blanchfield was going anywhere. I don't think she is. I don't think she was. Again, she spars with Fatima Klein. So you know that in the stand up, Blanchfield's probably getting fucking pieced up a little bit by Fatima Klein. But man, she did what she had to do, right? And came out there. She finished the fight. No hooks, no problem. Got her
Yeah.
done.
Yes, exactly. That's something I've been talking about a little bit lately is like, you know, the number one thing on the list is the choke. If I can get
Strangulation.
if I can get the choke locked in, I don't need anything else. I don't need hooks. I don't need to be in great position. If I'm under your chin and I am locked in, you're screwed. I have that. You can try to
Right.
shake me off top, whatever. I'm taking your head with me, right?
Yeah.
That's number one.
Funny story. So the guys in the gym are telling me in the jujitsu, like the 101 class, right? It's
Mhm.
at 5 to 6. I get there for the advanced class, and they're telling me, Gavin, Gavin, he's a tank,
Yeah.
that these guys are getting rear naked chokes on Gavin, and Gavin is getting up, standing up, and scraping them off him with the wall by smacking them into it backpack style. And they're like, what do I do? I'm like, I don't know how that's possible. I don't understand. How did he have time to walk over there? Kill him. What are you
Str-
doing?
Strangle that
So
man.
I need you to come back and show them that it's okay. We need to stop the giant now.
Yeah. Hey, if he's starting to stand up, that usually means his hands are occupied. And if his
Fit
hands
it.
are occupied, I'm fucking strangling the shit out of him. What?
Green light.
Yeah. Oh, you mean you just said I can strangle you all the way? Okay. Jesus. I get excited when they go one on,
Yeah.
let alone if you take both your hands away from the situation.
Yep.
Come on.
Rut-row
All right.
Raggy.
Yeah, well, we'll work a back masterclass when I come back up. Gosh, I'm all in for it. Let's move on. 185, RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez getting the unanimous decision over Roman Kopylov, beating up Big Chase Sherman or Chase Hooper,
Chase
as I
Hooper.
was. What do you think?
Oh, I saw a tweet on X. Dude's like, Fuck you, Chase Hooper. You just ruined my parlay. And Chase Hooper in the comments said, if you thought I was going to beat up RoboCop, you're a dumbass.
No, that's fair.
So, yeah. But dude, Kopilov had a pretty good showing for himself for a while. I mean, RoboCop, his nickname is RoboCop for a reason, guys. He's a tank. I think he would do well at 205.
Yeah.
Right. I think his gas tank would actually be better at 205. He might even be scarier. He arguably beat Poatan in a fight with him at middleweight years ago, if you guys remember correctly. But Kopilov came out. He was swinging and banging, dude. He wasn't going to take it for granted. He did.
And he wasn't backing down at all, dude.
At all. Was not
I
getting in the
text you
guard. Yeah.
at one point, and I'd watched RoboCop crack him, and his nose got flatter. I don't know if
Yeah.
you've seen Kopilov.
Yeah.
Kopilov's nose is very flat. It looks almost like JDM's, but without the twist over. And I watched Gregory hit him and flatten his nose more, and Kopilov's eyes go, "Oh fuck!" And then the round ends, and Kopilov's
Mhm.
feeling it, walking to his corner,
Yeah.
shattered his shit more. And Kopilov
He-
came back the next round and was like, "Let's fight some more."
Dude,
What?
he pointed both fingers to his coach. And you know, as a
Yeah.
coach, if they point to it at all, it's bad. But if they go both of them,
Coach, is
Oh,
this
that
still
thing-
there?
fuck, that's ruined, dog. Like Nick Butcher with his eye hanging off. Like, hey,
Yeah.
no, we know that's bad.
Yeah,
Gotta get you out of here. But man, Kopilov is a soldier, dude. Shout out, dude, Kopilov, for staying in there, taking some of those shots. Gregory
Mhm.
Rodriguez, if you look at him, it looks like he's made out of a lab. It's like what I imagined Master Chief would look like when he got out of the fucking super suit.
That's like first stage Joel Romero.
Yeah. Right.
The Brazilians made their own Yoel, but it's not a wrestler. Oh man! Speaking of Brazilians, one of them got decapitated last night.
Mm,
Bo
he
Nickel
did.
for the featured prelim at 185, getting a knockout of the night bonus. Head kicking Hidalgo Vieira into the shadow realm. Good lord. He looked great the whole time. He was taking him down. He was holding him where he wanted to. Hidalgo couldn't get any jiu-jitsu going. Bo was controlling him very well and doing better in the striking. Got Hidalgo tired and then tossed that head kick up and shut Hidalgo the fuck off. Good lord. That wasn't on my bingo card.
Nope.
What do you think, Will?
I'm so happy for Bo.
Right?
Fuck my pick though. I picked Vieira because I
Oh,
didn't know what it was
no.
going to be like. I didn't know that if he was going to come back with that confidence. I'm so happy he did. The best thing I saw was it had to be Mike Brown in his ear saying, "Dude, you are a wrestler. Get that motherfucker tired. The whole first round. Let's be prime DC. Let's get him against the fence. Let's grind on him and beat him up. Let's get him tired, and then you can go out there and knock him out." That's
Mhm.
exactly what he did. That's exactly what he needed to do. And if Bo Nickel goes heel, I'm a fan. Keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, flipping off the crowd afterwards and everything.
Fuck him.
Yeah. Well, the crowds are sometimes ignorant, man. Look at after the Tom Aspinall. They're all booing him. He's like, "Hey man, I got poked in the eye. Why are you guys booing me?" You
Yeah,
know? Dumb shit.
right.
We had 4 knockouts in a row here. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that all of them got 50K. Every single one of them. From
Benoit
this
did not.
fight. Well,
They got
he did.
3. Oh, he did?
He got a bonus. He got a
Nice.
50K
Okay, so
bonus.
Uncle Dana was generous, huh?
Yeah. It
You
went
have to.
to
You have to. 4 in a row, you have to.
Nickel, Saint Denis, Prates, and Morales.
You got to. You have to.
Yeah.
I love it. You love to hear
It
it.
was incredible to see. It was what made when you asked me earlier how I felt about this card, this is what made me feel so great about this card. Seeing 4 knockouts in a row. The Bo Nickel in round 3, that was oh my god. And then
Fuck yeah.
the next 3 were first and second round. Okay, I'm all in, dog. Benoit Saint
Man,
Denis at 157 because Benny Dariush missed weight. Gets the knockout, big left hook in round one, 16 seconds in. Poor Benny, he must not have been doing so well. I want to know more about that
right.
because this is the second time he's missed weight in his 31 fight pro career. And that's very abnormal for a guy like him. And then he goes out and just gets shut off, flatline, face first, a follow up shot. None of it
Yeah.
was necessary. Um,
I think he went for it because something was wrong with him. Because he doesn't do
Maybe.
that either. He doesn't
No.
get out there and go right on the gas. That's not how
Yeah.
Benny fights. I think something was wrong with Benny, and I hope he's okay, man, because he ate a nuke.
Oh, yeah. And he fell face first.
Oh,
He was in a very compromised position, face down, ass
mm,
up.
yeah.
And then
And what do we say
BSD
all the
hit him one
time?
more time and flattened.
If he goes face first,
It's
it's
over.
over. Let's just
He didn't need to eat that extra shot.
uh-uh. I think even the guy, I think Leon in the next fight, if you go back and watch it, he's smiling. So Leon gets hit, his chin touches his chest, and then when his shoulders hit the mat, his head smacks the canvas so
Uh-huh.
hard, and he smiles, but not because he's smiling. It's because his mouth guard looks like fangs or whatever.
Yeah.
Leon was stiff as a board. He did
Out.
not need that next one that Carlos landed. We might not
Unnecessary.
see Leon for a hot minute, guys. And that's not being silly. That's not being funny. That next one, if he dropped Leon with that straight left at the end of his range from that far away, he's got nukes in his hands. And if then he hit him with the same punch while his head was on the canvas, Leon is
Mhm.
seriously concussed.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to say BSD got a hell of a payday because he got 30% of
Oh
Benny's purse. He
shit.
got his 50K bonus and he
His
got
win
his
money.
pay. Yeah.
Fuck
He's having
yeah.
a baller ass weekend. So um
Oh shit.
jumping forward to what we were just talking about, Carlos Prates getting it done in round two, a minute 28 seconds in to round two at 170, knockout over the former champ Leon Edwards. A wicked straight left that sits him down. As Will said, his head bounces off the canvas just to eat Carlos Prates' left hand again.
Oh, the hardest shot. I mean, is that not one of the hardest left-hand shots you've ever seen? And it's straight. It's not like Poton's hook. It's
Mm-mm.
straight. It's like 5 feet
Money.
long.
Yep.
It's straight, and he puts his entire ass in it. He did like a baseball crow hop little. Ha
Hmm.
Oh my god!
It's gnarly.
I wonder if Leon lost teeth.
Maybe I don't know. He lost memories, that's for sure.
I was a champ. What do you mean? When was this?
Yeah. What? Yeah,
No, I
for
love.
also Prates, just the man. Uh, he Leon Edwards is on his back and he's throwing these little hammer fists, and
Yeah.
Prates is just like, "What is this? What 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 is this garbage?"
Yeah,
Uh,
you wait till you're off here, bro. Every round starts with you off me.
yes. And then, walking out to that purple Lamborghini.
I played it at the bar when I saw the walkouts. I walked over to the touchstones, like if I can't be there, I'm gonna feel it.
Yes. Yes. Man, I hear that song start and I know. It just
You
feels
should have
great.
saw the crowd that was in there. Let's just say they were super confused as to why the 6 foot tall white dude with the raven on his neck was playing purple Lamborghini. Like what?
Now, I will say this, since this was a good card for welterweights, I don't think Prates beats Makachev.
Oh no. Mm-mm.
I don't think
Oh
he
no no
does.
no.
Now,
I think he tries though.
I will preface that with Michael Morales.
He might.
Michael Morales at 170 moves up to 19-0 after defeating Sean Brady in round one with punches. 3 minutes and 27 seconds in. He kept. I really like the stance he had. He was squatted low. You can't shoot on me if my hips are back.
And his hands were to chest and belly.
Uh huh. Ready.
He
And
had the good shoulder roll too.
here's the thing too. We see Michael Morales just beating people up, right? He's been wrestling since he was a little kid and doing judo since he was a little kid. His mom
Yeah, his mom's
is
a
a
judoka.
judo. She's not just a judoka. She's an Olympic judoka.
Yeah.
This man has the grappling. He just enjoys knocking people the fuck out.
Yeah, but if you didn't have to, Tanner, if I knew that I could just fucking not have to deal with that, I wouldn't.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I just got to touch him to sleep.
Fuck.
Okay. Look at that's what happened to Roy Nelson.
Yeah.
Found out he could touch people to sleep.
Oh shit. Grab my leg.
Yeah. Ah, pink, pink.
And he also, like, if you're gonna fight a person as a good precursor to Islam Makhachev, you're
Sean
fighting the
Brady's a good
great
one.
value brand Islam Makhachev, who's a little
Yep.
bit bigger and not as skilled at striking. So, what a fucking dress rehearsal for Michael Morales. And what is that kid, like 6'5" or some shit? How does he make
Dude,
170?
he looks so giant. He's built at 6 foot, and
Bullshit.
Sean Brady's built at 5'10". Somebody's lying there because that
Somebody's
wasn't a
lying.
2-inch difference. Michael Morales was squatted down and still a foot taller than Sean Brady.
I
Who's
know. I'm
lying?
watching that. I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude?
Somebody here is bullshitting us, okay? Michael Morales looked like Sean Brady on stilts.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. The
what?
Ecuadorian version.
I feel like
Dude, I don't think I mean, he's like Tyron Woodley if Tyron Woodley was 6'3".
yeah, dude, it's so weird. I don't know. I feel like both of them are lying about their height. And Sean Brady's giving himself 5 inches. Michael Morales is taking a foot away from himself. Like, what is
I
going
hope so
on?
too, man.
Uh
Oh,
Islam Makhachev is supposedly 5'10" as well. And he's not built like a gorilla like Sean Brady.
no,
He's
that's what I'm
he's
saying.
got the strength though, for sure.
Well,
I
it's hard to get into Dagestan for USADA.
That's true. Yeah. Um Now I will say this. Pratis after the weigh-in face-off asked Dana White if he knocked out Leon Edwards in round 1 if he gets a title shot. Dana White said yes. He didn't knock him out in round 1, but
Here's
he
the
did
thing though,
knock him the
Dana's a
fuck out.
gambler, so he's gonna go with it. You lost the bet, son. Now I can pick whoever I want.
Uh-huh. Yeah. While I would really love to see Prates Morales, I wouldn't be mad about seeing either one of them go against Islam.
I thought about this. I've thought about it. I've given it. I want Morales versus the winner of Bilal Ian Gary. I want Carlos Prates versus Jack Della Maddalena, and I want Islam versus Kamaru Usman
Ooh.
on the
Marty
same
from
card.
Nebraska?
Yeah, I want him. I want. I. What do you think? I think Marty can fucking. I don't know, man. That's a
What
hell of a
knees?
fight, and he's a former champ of that weight class, the GOAT, aside from
I
GSP,
just
right?
yeah, but I feel like his knees are going to be a problem.
You better tweet that because he ain't having that shit. He ain't hearing it.
Look, I love me some Nigerian Nightmare. Okay, I feel like people disrespect that man a lot, but he was a great champion. He was great coming up. I love watching some of his fights. His knockouts are insane. His grappling is fun to watch, but his knees were giving him problems a while ago, and I just think you're gonna run into a guy like Islam, and that's not gonna do so well. He hasn't been fighting a whole lot. He's not super active anymore.
Yeah,
He's not on the same grind. He's not I don't feel he's at that same level right now. I would love to
I
see him
just
get a tune-up fight before ever doing that.
I don't want to see him go against one of these contenders because if you put him in there with a Morales or a Prates, you don't know what could happen. And he might not get a shot again. And I feel like Usman maybe only has a couple
Hear me
more
out.
fights left in his career.
We see the chorizo versus Islam.
Mm, no, fuck that guy. He's got to defend a belt. Like
Well,
legit defend the belt.
he's looking for that status that every fighter is looking for now. Um, undisputed GOAT. And if he wins the third belt, he was initially looking to fight Islam when he bumped up to 55. And then Islam vacated to go to 70. That fight's still on the table for him. And I think they were waiting on the results of this to decide whether or not they were going to go him versus Islam or him versus Patty.
I don't think you do that to Kamaru. I think Kamaru's done enough for the company that he get. I think it was said too before this card that Usman was next for the belt. So after he beat Buckley, that's what he called for. I think that's what he's gonna get.
Yeah. He hasn't been super active, and he was on a 3-fight skid before beating Buckley.
I think we give him grace for the Shemaev loss because it was
Yeah,
short
yeah,
notice and he was
he looked
winning in
great,
the last round. So
but
yeah,
before
I
the
don't
Chimaev
disagree with any of that.
fight, he had two title fights that he lost both.
Yep. The Leon one last second, we all know. And then the second one, he lost. Like Leon legit
Yeah.
got him out of there, like beat him. But
Yeah.
hell, but I'm down for that. If they do that all on the same card that way, because I don't think Usman would beat him per se. I'd probably pick Islam in that. And then all that does is keep the division moving. Then we get clear contenders. Usman retires or moves up to 85, and 70 is not a logjam anymore.
That's fair. Well, let's backtrack here. We went down a rabbit hole of this person fighting this person. What is your thoughts on Michael Morales taking out Sean Brady? What did you think of the fight?
I thought if that's how you fight a guy that's going to grapple you like that. You know, when you, especially when you're that size, like you said, the hand placement was perfect. He was covering chest, body. He was rolling shoulder roll, and anytime Sean Brady made an offensive movement toward him, he touched him just to say, "Look, dude, you're not getting inside this range." This is he established the line. He stood by it. He got the straight shots going. Sean Brady, I don't think Sean did really anything wrong. It was still early.
No.
He was still feeling them out, looking for reads, but sometimes, you just run into a freak, and that's what he did. He ran into an absolute freak. And Michael Morales is special, dude. He's special.
He is. There's no denying it at this point. You beat the number one contender. And you didn't just beat the number one contender,
Smoke.
you smoked him. There was no well, he looked good up to no. Sean
No,
Brady didn't get anything off. He
nah.
did not get anything started. He didn't get anything. He didn't have any
Mm.
great looks on his end. And I'm not dissing on Sean Brady. I like Sean Brady. I enjoy
Right.
watching
It's
Sean
round
Brady
one.
fight. But Michael Morales had the perfect game plan, like you said, to fight that style of a grappler. I'm not gonna let you take me down. I'm not gonna let you dictate distance, and I'm gonna fucking put paws on you. And that's what he
Right.
did.
That's why I want to see. I'm selfish when I want that little tournament because I hope Machado Gary beats Bilal just so I could see Michael Morales fucking body bag Ian Gary. Because how does Ian Gary beat him? He's not as good in the grappling at all. And what's he gonna do in the striking? Try to kick his calf? He's fucking 7 foot tall.
Yes. No. I'm man, I'm I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with 170. There's a lot going on there now. So let's move on and talk about the co-main and the first of our title fights. Valentina Shevchenko defends her flyweight title against the ambitious Magnum Zhang Weili. Um, Valentina did everything she needed to do. Uh, Weili would start to get scrappy on her, get fast and explosive in the striking, and Valentina took her down, held her there. Um, Valentina is a decorated striker, so to see her out grapple somebody is great. She's showing she's skilled in all facets. This is mixed martial arts. This isn't Muay Thai. This isn't kickboxing. So to see a Muay Thai kickboxing world champion out grapple somebody is fantastic in my eyes. I know a lot of people were upset to see two grappling fests in the co-main and main, but I genuinely enjoyed seeing Valentina do that. It was a dominant fashion. She didn't give Whaley any room. She was able to control her constantly. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, her experience took over her size. I thought Whaley was going to blow up. I thought what happened in the main event could have happened in the co-main, not so much in the same realm, but that Whaley was going to be able to benefit from the weight gain and become even that more explosive and athletic, and it wasn't going to go like that. So, um, yeah, Valentina's the lady goat, man. I mean, she's right up there. The only reason I hesitate to say it's because the losses to Amanda, even though Amanda's bigger, and one of those fights Valentina arguably won. So yeah, dude, she's right up there.
Yeah. Also, since you mentioned Amanda, uh, Amanda has now tweeted out that
I saw.
once she's done with Kayla Harrison, she's moving to 125 to take that belt too. So I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. I think if Amanda cuts to 125 to fight Shevchenko, she loses. The
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think
the first fight
how
was
sh
close, but it was a unanimous decision for Nunez. The second fight was a split decision, and uh not it was a very tight split decision. It was very I thought Shevchenko won that one.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. She gave her fits, right? And I don't think
Mhm.
that the Venezuelan vixen, I don't think that Amanda prepared for that first fight. I think she
No.
took her for granted and ended up reaping what she sowed, right? So when she took her serious, she beat her ass. So Valentina, you really gotta give. I mean, she's right up there, lady goat. And if you're taking pound
Yeah.
for pound, she's number one.
She has more title defenses than anyone else
Right.
ever. I think she just tie or pass Mighty Mouse and Silva?
I think Islam just tied Silva. So she probably passed him.
Okay.
Trying to find Michael Morales' Twitter handle so I can tag Dana White in my. I
Well,
found it.
let's talk about this main event.
I mean,
Islam Makachev getting it done.
new mythical fighter unlocked. Creatine Makachev.
Yeah. Unanimous decision after 5 rounds. Gets the 170 strap to become a dual champ. Uh, Beating Jack Del Mandalena. Did it how everybody expected, yet people were still upset that it was a grapple fest. Um, Look, guys, when the Dagestani fighter is fighting a striker, best bet he's going to grab a hold of him and toss him on his head a couple times. Um, I don't know. This is what I expected. I don't know why people are upset about it. I wasn't upset. I was looking forward to see if Jack could pull off anything. Craig Jones, his grappling coach, has been saying for years that he's got the Dagestani wrestlers figured out and he knows the secret to beat them. And I was hoping we would see that secret, but turns out Craig Jones, in his crafty manners, has decided to keep that under wraps for a couple years or something. What do you
Man,
think, Will?
did you see the thing where he tried to buggy choke him and it looked like he blew his shoulder joint out?
Oh God.
Yeah, he audibly screams. They close it on his face, but no excuses, man. We come from that same system, right? And it's all predicated on efficiency and top pressure and giving what or taking what you're given. And Islam and Habib and all those guys are the perfect embodiment of that. You give those guys a goal, they're going to accomplish it or accomplish it or die trying, man. Islam's, you saw him at the weigh-ins. He's so serious. Jack's got his hands up, and Islam's like, come closer. Come closer. You want to feel that way? Let's do it. And they never let anything slide. They beat up Dylan Dennis in the stands. They were talking shit to Craig Jones after the fight. Like, they are fighters. That is a fight culture. And Islam's like 2 wins away from being the GOAT, as much as anybody wants to hate to admit it. Say he beats Usman and then he beats the next guy in line, right? The next guy, these guys at 170, I mean, Tanner alluded to it earlier. These guys, this next generation is, I mean, they would smoke a bunch of guys from the 2010s era. Like, if
Mhm.
you take Carlos Prates back in 2010, 170, he's ruling it,
Well,
right?
he's gonna run
So,
into one problem.
yeah, GSP. That's it, right? GSP retires. Carlos Prates is the fucking GOAT.
Uh-huh.
You know? So, like, it's amazing what Islam's able to do. He's transcended 2 generations, now 2 weight classes.
Yeah.
Let's say he beats Usman, and then he's like, my retirement fight, I'm gonna go up there to 85. I'm not gonna cut any fucking weight. I'm gonna pump iron and I'm gonna beat up whoever has the belt at that time. Then he's the GOAT. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that's what he wants to do, but man,
He's been in the UFC for 10 years now. 10 years in the UFC, not 10 years fighting, 10 years in the UFC.
yeah,
So the man has been in in this this world at the highest level for 10 years. He's something else, man. He's got wins over some of the best, you know. All right. Well, that was UFC 322. Let's I want to talk about the BKFC real quick. Shout out to Aspen Ladd getting it done in round 1 with a big knockout, and Lorenzo Hunt getting the belt back, the light heavyweight hunt and light heavyweight belt in round 1, getting a knockout over Josh Dyer. Do you have anything you want to add to that?
man, that guy is a tank. I
Lorenzo
I
Hunt,
saw
the
just
juggernaut.
yeah, I just saw the highlight of it. And if you're gonna run down the center line at him, that's your own fuck fault.
Hmm.
That you cannot do that. And it was open stance. Come on, dude. Your chin straight in the air. Nah. I would not fight that man unless it was an MMA fight and I had every weapon. There's no way in hell you're gonna run into the pocket and all you could throw is hands with Lorenzo Hunt. That's fucking dumb. I don't
Nope.
know who I don't know. No.
No, if I ever had to fight that guy, I'm grabbing a hold of him and trying to grapple him. I'm not trying to trade anything with him. Fuck that. All right.
0% chance.
Did you want to talk about the boxing bout?
I didn't catch much of it, so I probably wouldn't do it very much justice.
Chris Eubanks Jr. lost to Connor Ben, which was a big upset. That's
Yeah, it is.
the big thing with that. I don't have really much to add on it. I didn't watch it either. It was broadcast on DAZN, and I don't pay for that. So, what I did want to talk about though is 173 Super Bond versus Norai. I want to touch on a handful of fights on this. First off, Shinya Aoki lost his MMA bout by TKO in round 2 to Hayuriki Tetsuka. Shamil Urdun won his MMA bout at heavyweight by TKO in round 1 against Ryugi Takuchi. And then my boy Jake Peacock got TKO'd in round 3 by Sukhum Jor Tong Parajin in bantamweight Muay Thai. And then your boy Rafael Lovato Jr. gets the dub over Giancarlo Bodoni, the
Yeah,
big
dude, he
upset.
showed up, huh?
Yeah, a unanimous decision. It was I think it was like 1 15-minute round or something like that, and he won. So good on him, man. That's awesome to see. Uh, we got Tyru Tolo winning his lightweight MMA fight, round 1 submission over Shizo Isojima. We have Stamp Fairtex losing via unanimous decision to Kana Morimoto in atomweight kickboxing. Nabil Anan wins. Knew that one was going to happen. Featherweight kickboxing. Superlek loss. Yeah, unanimous decision against Yuki Yoza in bantamweight kickboxing.
That dude must be a badass.
Uh-huh. Dennis Persick lost as well via TKO in round 2 in a flyweight kickboxing bout to Takeru Sagawa. We have Christian Lee keeping his belt in lightweight MMA against Alibeg Rusulov via TKO in round 2. Then we have this one really caught me off guard. Yuya Wakamoto got a second round TKO over Joshua Pasiao.
Oh,
Yeah. And then for the main event, Superbond defeated Masakai Nori via unanimous decision to unify their featherweight kickboxing belt. All right. That is all I really have to add. You got anything?
well, next week we have Sarukian versus Hooker. We could just hit on
Yes.
that main card if you want.
Yeah, I'm down.
They got some I mean, we'll skim over here. I'll hit some highlights for you. Like they're gonna have some guys from, a region that not a lot of people are familiar with, but we got some bangers. That first fight of the night, I'm not familiar with either one of those guys, but right after we have Sigrid Izekmiov and Nicholas Dalby. Dalby's the
Ooh.
underdog. Sigid, that he might be a prop bet because he's going to probably run through Dalby. Ishmael Nurdiev versus Ryan Loaders on the prelims. Ryan Loaders the underdog. But here's a highlight on the prelims. We got Bekzet Almakon versus Alexandre Tuporia. We got
Yes.
Ilya's little brother. So, but listen, man, he's fighting Bekzet, who's 12-2, and he can do a lot of things everywhere. I think we might see Tuporia get fraud checked.
Maybe. Maybe. We've
Um,
also got Tagir Olenbekov taking on Koji Horiguchi. That's a really good one.
that is a good one.
Horiguchi is a seasoned vet, and Tagir is from that Caucasus region, and he is really fucking good.
Yep. Also, we have Luke Riley on the card. 11-0. He's got 8 knockouts. He's fighting Bogdan Grad, who is a
Oh yeah,
dog, but Bogdan's chin is going to be right in the air, ready to be tagged. Bogdan tends to get into gunfights. He does well. He's 15-3 in his career. He's got 9 knockouts. He's knocked the dude out. But
this main
man,
card is fucking great. To be honest,
it's lit, dude. Luke Riley, though.
holy
I
shit!
think I'm gonna
I'm
put a
looking
bet
at
on
the
Luke
whole
Riley.
main card, and man,
It's a
we
free
got
one. I can't believe the
yeah,
last 2 for sure, but we got Jack Hermanson and Metebek Oralby. We got Sergey Pavlovich, Shamil Gaziv,
Spivak, not Pavlovich,
or sorry, Spivak. Yeah, it's gonna be fun, man. Which
and
one of these
Shamil.
fights on the
Yeah.
main card are you looking at to be the fight of the night? I know I got my eye on one.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be fight of the night, but I think it's gonna be explosive, and I think we're gonna see a great knockout.
Ooh, which one?
Can you guess?
Volkan Ozdemir and
Yep.
Alonzo Menezes.
Yep. Yep. Dynamite. Oh my god. Who
Yeah.
is that
What do you?
C4 and Tannerite sitting over there? What's going on?
I think Jack Hermanson and Metebek Oralby will be the fight of the night since
I think that's a
Oralby.
banger.
Yeah, dude. But they got Jack is a plus 200 underdog.
Oh.
How do you see Bilal Muhammad and Ian Machado Gary going?
Oh
Gary's a
man.
minus 235 right now.
I
You
actually
can
think
get
Gary's
Bilal
gonna
at
take
plus
it.
money.
I
What's
think
that?
I think Gary's gonna take it.
Damn.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. It's a good one though. That's the fight that I really wanted to happen, and I'm glad did. You
I'm
know?
glad it's happening too. I think, dude, not just because Ian Gary beat Protez on short notice, which shout out to Gary because how good is Carlos Protez? I mean, he just fucking smoked Leon Edwards at Leon's game. So big respect to Machado Gary, but I think Bilal watching Islam just capture that belt, and the way that he fights that grind, and seeing Machado Gary got a little bit tired against Shavkat. Is this a 5-round fight or a 3-rounder?
Which one? The Machado, the co-main?
Mm-hmm.
It's 3 5 minutes.
Damn, then I'm going Gary, dude. Then Bilal, I don't think we'll have enough time to do what I was hoping he would be able to do to him. I think Ian's going to come out, put damage on him early, and I think he's going to be able to stay away from the grappling. But I'm hoping Bilal can make it nasty from the first minute.
Well, see, I do like Bilal. I feel like Gary is going to know how to keep Bilal off of him wrestling wise, and
Yeah.
threaten him.
Our
I mean,
boy is in his corner, bud. One of our heroes is
yeah,
Ian Machado Gary's grappling coach, Damian Maya.
yeah. Not to mention he works with so many other great grapplers.
Shoot the box, Charles Oliveira. You're defending Charles Oliveira's jiu-jitsu and Damian Maya's jiu-jitsu every day at class. Bilal Muhammad, it's going to be the wrestling. He better
Mm,
not try to just lay and pray.
yeah, no, that's gonna be fucking great.
I think calf kicks are going to come into this. You know, Ian Machado Gary works the legs better than most guys in the UFC, other than like Poatan. There's some other great calf kickers, but those guys, Pedro Munoz, man, he was one of the best calf kickers I'd ever seen play that game. And these dudes, like Machado, it's just like if he hits that perennial nerve right off the bat, then Bilal could be fucked right away, dude. So Ian
I just
Gary 6'3", Bilal's 5'11".
I just want to know who did did Dan Hooker fuck Sean Shelby's wife or something?
I don't know. He must have done a good job because he got a main event above a former champion and Ian Gary.
You mean Bilal?
Yeah. How are you the main event over Bilal Muhammad and Ian Gary? Bilal used to be a champ, and they're a
Yeah.
higher weight class.
Well,
So maybe he did, and Sean Shelby just liked it. He did a good job.
she wasn't
Like,
mad.
thanks, dude. You want a main event?
Yeah, but against Armin,
Bro, I would much
Armin's
rather
the
see.
one guy in 155 that it's like almost a surefire you're not gonna win.
Well, here's the thing. I would much rather watch 5 rounds of Bilal and Gary because I feel like if if Sarukian has his way with Dan early, it's over just
Yeah.
because of the wrestling and he's like Michael Chandler 2.0. He's even better, right?
Mhm.
And who did he get knocked out by? Michael Chandler. So this has potential to be in a short fight as much as I'm going to be rooting for Dan Hooker and I will be rooting for Dan Hooker. I hope he can catch him. I think it's going to be, one-way traffic, Armin Sarukian grappling style. And I would much rather see 5 rounds of a competitive fight in the welterweight division, right, than a non-competitive 155 fight.
That's fair. Yeah. I but I think this is gonna be a fun one to watch and it's gonna do well for Armin's stock. Armin has shit on himself lately with his pulling out of a championship fight because he wasn't making weight or his back, whatever excuse it
Even
was.
another reason to make him the co-main.
Yeah. Oh man. All right. So I'm just gonna rattle off my picks here real quick.
Okay.
For I'm just gonna go main card.
Okay.
Uh, I'm going Almabayev, Shamil, Oralby,
Ooh,
Benefield, Gary, Sarukian.
I think that Oral By will be a good pick if Jack looks like shit on the scale Friday night.
Yep. I
If
think
Jack
Oralby
looks
is just a
like
good pick in general.
he's so tough, dude.
He's so tough.
He got a chin on him. He lost a split decision against Rambecki, but he beat Elvis Brenner, Euros Medic. I don't know. Jack Hermansson's going to be so fucking big at 170. He is 37. That's going to be a banger, dude. For as long as that lasts, I think that'll be the fight of the night.
Yeah.
Sergey
Uh,
Spivak.
yeah, I picked Shamil. I think Sergey's gonna get clipped with something, and
uh,
I think we're gonna see him cover up. Shamil hits so fucking hard.
yeah, and he does struggle with guys with power. So, well, I mean, that's all I got for it. You guys tune in. If you guys want to join our Discord and chat with us, during
Yeah.
fights, or sometimes we'll get breaking news, just like this Ethan Ewing kid coming in on 4 days notice. We'll hit the Discord, be like, did you guys see this? Look out for this. Or somebody like has a terrible weight cut. Benny Dariush Friday night comes in at 157. We're hitting the Discord, let you know what's up. You guys can tell us what you think. Sometimes Tanner and George and I are texting each other, and something will happen. Benny Dariush misses weight, and then Tanner and I are messaging, hey, this is not like him. He's normally on point, and so he's either sick or something's hurt. Let's bet the house on BSD, and you guys would have that information right with us. So do yourself a favor, if you're a fight fan and you do fight picks or you bet, hit our Discord. We're going to share our stuff with you guys all the time.
Yeah. Oh, all right. I have nothing to add. Appreciate it, guys.
Much love, guys.
Okay.
Let's do that. For sure, for sure. I was over here, I was thinking of a way to like conclude it, and I was like, "Oh, the Discord, the fucking Discord." But that is true. Tanner and I have talked about this before, because Sunday night we're talking about it, and then somebody falls off the card, or fucking a weight miss, or anything can happen. So it's late notice shit. Good deal. Right. It'd be cool if somebody could read our Discord, and then they put $300 on BSD, and they post the, "Hey, I got the Coach Will and Tanner's updates on the Discord," and sh-
Yes. All they do. Finn, get down. Yeah.
here's the thing that happens a lot, is a lot of guys like Hey Jive picks, and even the John Anik and Florian podcast, they have Brian Petrie, who's a sports better and handicapper. Now they'll give you a couple free picks here and there just to fucking bait you, and then you have to go behind a paywall and get their picks. If we can make our Discord to where they never have to pay for picks, I think we can get a lot of motherfuckers in there, because we do really good. If I had money to bet, I could probably do really well in it, right? We do really good with our fighter picks and our analysis and shit like that. So straight wagers, we could probably make a lot of money for people.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Right. Down. I think we could do like a lifetime 4.99. You know what I mean? Like, boom. Some shit like that. I just know that $5 coming off there, if you're making money on dudes' bets and picks, $5 a month coming out of there. But all they have to do also is tune into the podcast, and they'll get our picks too. So we can market it
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Nice. What's that one?
Yeah, what's that one? Is it us ranting? People like that.
I've noticed that people.
Oh my god.
Nice. Whoa, that's like educated MMA stuff. I thought it was gonna be something about talking about balls or something.
Wait, what was it? Sorry, I wasn't.
It was a it was talking about Gabriel Bonfim calf kicks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice. Oh, that's the one that I did. My little breakdown. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even touch on Rodtang got sick and couldn't do his fight. He got canceled the day before.
Well, that's no good.
Yeah. Um Also, I totally forgot to talk about um Volk.
Oh
I
yeah.
wanted to mention like how fucking good is Volk?
How good is Dustin Poirier?
I would say Volk's better. I mean, we
Sure,
saw
but
Volk.
At least Dustin busted him up and split him open too. Like he didn't go down.
Yeah.
He was swinging on that boy. I guess the talent of Volk is more, and the balls of Poirier are
Yeah.
vast.
Yes. Both. Both of them.
That dude is
Oh
a
man.
fucking monster.
It was all good.
Islam said he give me scars for all my life.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. I need to do another breakdown. I like doing breakdowns, but there wasn't anything great jujitsu wise to break down on this one. What you got? Oh, a throwback technique.
Mighty Mouse armbar, the mouse trap.
I'm not doing that to somebody.
Young D, bro.
Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Okay.
I'm definitely doing the like targeting because the way Protest found that chin was so beautiful.
Yeah, it was good. It was nice.
Sit in the chair, aim for the neck. Bah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
We need some mixed martial idiots gear
for
to
sure.
wear. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up because I do rash guards and stuff. So if we could hook that up and get two birds with one stone, that would be awesome.
Get 2 birds stoned at once.
I'm about to get stoned at once.
Yeah, we never ended up getting that done, but we are fine with it. The guy
Well, yeah, we haven't had anybody reach out other than Zach, and he doesn't compete.
Yeah. I need to figure out a good card to do as a giveaway, and then I can post in, like, the UFC groups I'm in, the card groups I'm in, and do like, "Hey, we're doing a giveaway for my podcast, and you just gotta do this, and this." Yeah. Yeah.
Go head to head with the fan on picks.
I would love to say, like, whoever has the best picks, but if we have a fair amount of people, we could run into a problem where 2 2 people have, like,
Gotcha.
the same picks. I think,
Yeah, I feel like we just challenge one fan, like one fan head to head. You know what I mean? Just pull a fan up and then like, hey, right, we'll have a fan come on or have a fan post their picks. We'll go head to head with Coach Will or head to head with Coach Tanner on a fight card, your picks versus our picks. And like, if they beat us, we'll send them like a mixed martial idiots t-shirt and something or some shit.
yeah, but I'm saying for, like, a giveaway, I think we would need to do it, like, randomized.
Oh, yes, 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 yes.
Uh, I think that's the
Absolutely.
best way because, if we're doing just like a giveaway on a card, it's not it's not gonna work if we do, like, whoever has best picks or we just pick
Hmm.
somebody and go head to head. We need to make it to where everybody has a chance at getting it, you
Yeah,
know?
I'm just talking about a weekly segment. Like maybe
Yeah,
somebody on a Thursday be like, this week, head to head with this fan. They do this.
yeah.
I'll send them a rashy or something.
Yeah, best of 5 or something like that,
Yeah.
or best
Pick
of
five
10 or
fights.
yeah, yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, we have a bachelor party we have to do, next year, and, I'm planning for it to be, fight night, so hopefully we will be at another fight.
Oh, that's what we're doing for Gip?
Yeah. Look, it's either
Fuck.
that or somebody else, our buddy Hayden suggested a Colts game, but we would have to do that, like, ASAP.
I think a fight would be I don't know, depending on
It'd be
seats
more
for the
fun.
Colts game.
Well, he could get decent seats for the Colts game,
Right.
but I feel like the fight would be more up our alley.
Yeah, so yeah, we need chaperones. Hey, Dave, you're coming, Dave. We need you.
Yes, we need you to
A couple
chaperone.
of the other guys.
Perfect.
We are
I'm
good. All you got to do is keep us in between the lines. We're not violent
yeah.
anymore. You just got to point at the car and
Uh-huh. And then if somebody else starts to start a problem, you just go, "Hey, don't do that."
yes, that's it.
"Sir, I'm saving your life. Don't do that." You know? Yeah.
At
Um,
any point, if you hear a Leroy Jenkins, get out of there.
yeah,
We've
get
come
out.
too
Go.
far.
Every man for himself at that point.
Run, run, run. Love it, man.
Okay.
All right. Are
Yeah,
you going to fork knife, Tanner?
possibly.
I'm going to go smoking lamp and then fork knife and
Yes.
first check on my babies.